morning. Welcome to the homestead. So glad you could make it. It's a brisk, cool morning this morning. There is rain in the forecast. We had a little rain last night, but there is rain coming later this afternoon. I don't know exactly when. It says somewhere around 2 o'clock, but I'm not sure. So while it's not raining, I'm going to run out to the grow tunnel and check on the veggies and see how they're doing. There are some that look like they might be getting ripe when last we were here, so I need to check those and pick anything that's ripe. Brenda's not here this weekend. She's back in the city. She's got some things to take care of there. And that cat is going to knock down that camera, I think. Anyway, she's got to take care of some things there. So I'm here by myself. Well, okay, me and all the cats. So I guess I'm not really by myself. Anyway, let's get over to the grow tunnel and see how things are going there. Well, I found a green tomato. It was just starting to turn orange and it fell off on my way walking through. I don't know, I must have brushed it barely or something. So it was going to come off on its own anyway. I didn't pick the green tomato. But there are several that look like they're starting to turn. Inside the tunnel right now is, let's see, it's about 65 degrees in here, 64. And outside's about 40. So it's doing its job as a greenhouse. Anyway, I'll take this back to the RV, drop it off, and then we'll do some other stuff. Come on, everybody out. Okay, since it's not raining yet, and we got a little bit of light coming up, that's kind of nice. I'm gonna throw some exterior trim on this while we're before the rain hits. Let's get started with this trim. First one I'm going to do is above the door. It's a piece of trim that goes above the door. I'll put that in first, and then we'll work on the four corners. Guess I'm going to have to look at the direction. All right, after pouring through the instructions, trying to find the soffit cover installation, so I knew which pieces of wood to get, they aren't in there. That's interesting. Or I can't find them. Maybe the pages are gone. I don't know. But I did find the pieces of wood. I matched them up to one of the other cottages. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on. I've got a couple of big clamps so I can set them up and clamp them in place fairly snug so I can still tap them back and forth till I get them where I need them. And then we'll get those installed. Okay, that takes care of the window side fascia, soffit rather. Then we need to go to the dormer side and do the same thing over there. You'll notice that that is probably the worst angle to nail at. There's just no good way to do it. At least not that I've found. Nail gun would probably be the best way to do it. I don't really have a finished nail gun, so that's okay. I'll do it the old-fashioned way, hammer and nail. On to the next side. Alright, for no explained or no good reason, this board's just a little bit wide. I don't know if something went wrong when I put up the eave on this side or not. I don't know if their measurements might have been a little off or if mine were. But nevertheless, I'm going to trim this little 3/8 inch wide piece off so that it doesn't overhang the 2x4 that the fascia goes on. It'll look bad if I do. It'll also put a gap in it and it'll just look terrible. So I'm going to trim this off and then we'll hang it up. Need to do a little more trimming just on this second piece, but it's just a little bit. Apparently it does a little diphthong-do hingy up there, so it doesn't quite line up. Lines up fine on this side, but not on the front, so not sure what it is. Never mind, we'll just keep going. All right, it's starting to rain even harder, so I need to get the camera out of the rain. I'm going to. We got both soffit sides are done. We got the one corner of the trim installed before it started raining. Can't have the camera outside while it's raining.